So here's the deal. 50 Cent posted this picture of himself with Troy Ave in the hospital after getting shot, and he said, "Dope boy Troy, all good. Merry Christmas." Now, for the record, I do not think that dope dealing is cool. I've always spoke out against it, and I just had to put that out there on the record. Now, I always thought that Troy Ave rapped a lot like 50 Cent. You know, some people say better, some people say worse, some people say at the same level, but at the end of the day, I've always thought that Troy Ave at least sounded like he was heavily influenced by 50 Cent. But that's just my opinion. Anyways, remember when Troy Ave was up in, was it backstage of somebody's show? I made a video about it. Whose show was he at? Okay, I just had to go look it up. He was at a T.I. show, and it happened like backstage or whatever. Because I couldn't remember. I just remember he was like shot in the leg, if I'm not mistaken, and he shot somebody else. There was like basically a shootout back there. If I'm not mistaken, that's how it happened. Somebody refresh my memory in the comment section wrong. But anyway, let me go ahead and read to you what the New York Times had to say about the latest Troy Ave shooting. This sounds like the Illuminati is after this motherfucker at this point. I mean, damn. He's like getting shot. I mean, he gets shot one more time. He beat Tupac's record. Swear Negroes are bulletproof, I swear. They posted the story on Christmas of 2016. Naraj Chakshi posted the article. Wonder that's an Indian person. Anyways, they wrote, Troy Ave, the Brooklyn rapper charged with attempted murder after a May shooting at a concert at a Manhattan club, was shot twice on Sunday, the police said. The rapper, whose real name is Roland Collins, was driving a red Maserati around 4:20 p.m. in Brooklyn. Ooh, 4:20. Let me stop playing like I smoke. Anyways, was driving a red Maserati around 4:20 p.m. in Brooklyn when an unidentified man approached the vehicle, which was stopped at an intersection at East 91st Street and Linden Boulevard. The gunman fired multiple rounds, the police said. Mr. Collins was struck twice, taking a gunshot wound to the arm and a graze wound to his head. He then crashed his vehicle into a parked car. Mr. Collins went to Brookdale University Hospital and Medical Center, where he was hospitalized in fair condition. The police are investigating the shooting, though they said they had no description of the gunman. No arrests have been made as of Sunday night. Sorry to say it, but that's typical of when a black man gets shot. Nobody gets arrested for some weird reason. They never know who did it. But anyways, the article goes on to say, in June, Mr. Collins pleaded not guilty to attempted second-degree murder and other counts in connection with the shooting at the Irving Plaza Concert Hall in Manhattan. Almost said Miami, Freudian slip. I was just in Miami recently with your mother. In August, he sued the club and the concert promoter, Live Nation, which oversees the club, accusing it of lax security. The shooting occurred at a May 25th show that was to feature the rapper T.I. Before he was able to perform, however, shots were fired in a green room, killing Mr. Collins' bodyguard, Ronald McFadder, 33, and wounding Mr. Collins and two other people. Security footage showed Mr. Collins firing one shot amid the scuffle. He had been scheduled to appear as a guest of T.I. that night and had entered through a VIP entrance, according to the lawsuit. Thank you very much, the New York Times at nytimes.com, for this very informative article. They did a much better job of writing the article than I would have. I'm stupid as fuck, and I'm borderline illiterate, so, you know, like everybody always tells me in the comment section, you can't read. I tell you what I can do, and that's fuck your mama and all three hoes, you bitch ass motherfuckers. Hating motherfuckers in the comment section. Fuck around, you gonna be in the hospital like Troy Ave with your bitch ass. Say them a 50 Cent voice. Yeah, keep fucking with me. I'm telling you, one of these days y'all motherfuckers gonna say something stupid in the comment section, and karma's gonna come back to bite you on the ass like a fucking dog. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm not saying I'm gonna do anything to you, but the universe will take care of that ass. But anyways, Troy Ave got popped 2 times now. They say a third time is a harm. I mean, a third time is a charm, right? I'm just hoping he doesn't get shot again. I mean, goddamn, how many times does this motherfucker get shot? I'm telling you, one more time, and he's already tied Tupac. I mean, are Negroes bulletproof or what? How come black men can just keep getting shot and shot and shot again? You see why the police shoot motherfuckers about 11 times? Because black motherfuckers, you can just keep hitting them and hitting them and hitting them. And they be like, why you tickling me? You know what I'm saying? Anyways, man. Of course, I'm making a joke out of shit, but it's really not funny at all. But man, 50 Cent has been shot too, including in his head region. It was actually technically his jaw. You know, he had a bullet in his jaw, and that's why his voice sounds like that. You go back, you listen to what, you know, 50 Cent sounded like on your life's on the line, for example. If you go back and watch that video, listen to his voice and everything, you know, How to Rob was like, that's my favorite 50 Cent song, but for the record, How to Rob. Go back and listen to his voice, and then you listen to what his voice sounds like now. He said the bullet changed his voice. Yeah, bullet to change your life. But anyways, I don't know what Troy Ave was doing out there, and he unfortunately got shot the second time. I don't know if this was connected to the first shooting, but Troy Ave, if you're in them streets, stay out of them, bro. Please. We don't want to hear that you passed away because the bullet didn't graze you next time and it hit you directly and your young life was ended. You know, you're a young man. You're not even 35 yet, even. Definitely not even 40, 50, 60. You know what I mean? Plenty of more years that you have on this earth. You have plenty more years to live. Please, if you're in the streets, stay up out of them. It's not worth it. I know these bitches and whores like it. And you probably getting all types of punani in the hospital for the nurses and all types of hoes. They think this sort of thing is cute. But you won't be able to get any pussy when you're dead. Your dick will only be in the dirt. Alright, we all gotta die sometime, but 30 something is too fucking young to be dying. Well, this is all my opinion. And fuck you bitches and whores that think this shit is cute. That this man is in the hospital like, ooh, he survived them 2 shots and he got shot before this and ooh, and just getting all wet over this. This man could have lost his fucking life 2 times. He escaped death. This isn't cute. I know you bitches have fetishes for motherfuckers that have been shot and the whole street thing. You think that shit is cute. But this man could have died. Imagine if it was you, heifer. Y'all whores have some weird fetishes out here. I swear to fucking God. But this is all my opinion anyway, because that's why street dudes do the shit they do to get these whores. Let's be real here. What the fuck else would they be doing it for? That's the end. You get the money to get the bitches. You don't get the bitches to get the money unless you're a pimp, right, motherfucker? But anyways, man, whoever shot Troy Ave, you need to come forward and turn yourself in. You need to do the right thing. There's a popsicle waiting for you. But anyways, this is all my opinion. What do I know? I'm just a punk ass blogger who's not from the streets. You know, I wouldn't know what to do in an encounter like this. I'm not armed. I'm 3 feet tall, 555 pounds. I'm in a wheelchair. I wouldn't be able to defend myself. It's not like I toe heat and I'm not some black belt bodybuilder, marksman who has a perfect shot or anything like that. Of course fucking not. Nope. I'm just an asshole blogger that can't defend himself. So what do I know about this? Anyways, death to the streets. Let me know what you think about it all below. Be sure to subscribe to the Meat Magazine YouTube channels. Visit meatmagazine.blogspot.com for more. Follow me on Twitter at Meat Magazine, Meat Magazine 7 on Google+, and Meat Magazine blog on Instagram. Everybody keep your hands and your bullets to yourself. This wasn't a self-defense. This man got shot for what reason? No reason. There you go. But hey, you know what they say? Ninjas get shot every day, B. He'll be alright. Camron's voice. Get yourself together and stay up out in the streets, Troy Ave. I wish you a good one. And I don't wish that this shit ever happens again. I don't want to. I want the next time I do a video about Troy Ave, I'm telling y'all he went platinum. I'm telling y'all he got some new money, he got a new deal. Something good. Something good, because this is something bad. Something real bad. I don't want to ever see this shit happening. I did a video before when he got shot. I'm not trying to do a third one. Meat Magazine. Keep yourself safe, brother. Stay about them damn streets. You know, we drive around in Maseratis in the hood. They might have been trying to carjack your ass. Stay in the suburbs with that shit. Maseratis cost $100,000. Trust me, I got one. Meat Magazine.